SmackDown superstars go head-to-head in competition.
Max Wrestling Knowledge Champion, do nothing for 1 second that the darkness can consume me. Because it has. For 8 years, it's been screaming. It's been telling me, let me out. I'm the Knowledge Champion. I've beaten you. So this is like a walk in the park for me.
Two groups.
It's promo climax.
So I've been working on a formula today. I am also going to win the promo climax.
But the fact that everyone believes that the Butcher is going to win the promo climax and not me just makes me sick.
Emir Blackbane Costello, Robert Davis.
So let's get on with this.
Maybe this guy needs to show exactly who he is.
The time is now. I can't contain myself. I never felt so alive. The time is now. Past the breaking point. I set my soul on fire.
You got Black Burnham.
And now, Max Wrestling, RWT, and Danger Zone Productions presents Promo Series 3, Lethal Games.
Welcome to the Max Wrestling Podcast. This is Promo Series 3, Lethal Games. I am Dazzy Dangerously. The Butcher is on my left. Mike Larkin is on my right. And 2 championships are on the line. Mike, we've already seen you retain against Moses during the week.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, congratulations on retaining in the pre-show.
Thank you.
Sorry you got bumped to the pre-show, by the way.
I see how
there's
it
a
is.
first time for everything.
It's a first time for everything. Open up the crowd, get the crowd hyped up. There you go.
And of course, a new promo champion will be crowned in the final of the promo climax, which has been going on for 13 weeks now. So who will it be? The Butcher or Emir Blackbane Costello? We are joined by 2 of the climax participants as well. They are the kingpin of RWT, Emir Blackbane Costello himself, and the wrestling nerd chick, Moni Lynn, the breakthrough of this promo climax.
By the way, Kingpin is a proper name for me based on my physique.
You damn Spider-Man. How are we?
Doing good, man. Doing good. You know, it's 4:39 in the morning, and let me tell you something. No matter how this whole promo climax thing shakes out, there's one thing that is undoubtedly true. At the conclusion of this show, I will throw my wife and my 3 kids into the car, and we're gonna head off to the happiest place on earth, Disneyland. So I'm good.
So happy you said that you were going to throw her in the car.
I was Disneyland.
I was going to say, oh shit, man, this is going way too far.
I was about to say, Amir, are you going to pull an Eminem stand? I mean, what's
Exactly.
going on?
A murder confession live on Max Pod. Like, it's your fault. It's your fault.
Emir,
Winner
I wrote
lose,
you, but you
Amir
still ain't calling.
Even Butcher could go fucking worse than this, man. Oh, shit.
Who was that, Daz?
I wrote you, but you still ain't calling.
Well, the problem is... Yeah, man. Listen, I just forgot to sign that autograph for Matthew, but that's what happens when you drink a fifth of vodka.
Must have been happening at the post office or something. They got misplaced at the post office right there.
Exactly. Wait, can we just have a moment of silence for the post office? Remember that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The what?
The post office.
Exactly.
The only post office I use now is on Red Dead to pay my bounties.
Red Dead. Wow.
I gotta get that game. I never had the
Fucking
first
amazing.
Red Dead.
You know,
I put over like I must have put easily over 30 hours into that game already, and I've not even finished it. I'm not even 60% in.
I think they're a bit strict on their laws, though.
Fucking amazing.
Someone ran me over with a cart, so I started shouting abuse at him, and I got a $30 bounty.
Yeah, I got pissed off, man, with some fucking glitchy horse, so I shot the horse in the face. Come up, wanted animal cruelty. I'm like, whoa, this game's
Wait.
real.
Can I just say something funny about horses real quick?
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. And here's the way my brain is wired. Okay, Mike Larkin. Everything reminds me of something. That's the problem with my brain. And when I hear glitchy horse, I immediately go back to the Chronicles of Narnia.
Okay. That's right.
Yeah, the little Lucy. she's riding on the horse, and she goes, "Whoa, horsey!" And the horse, with so much attitude, looks back and goes, "Yeah, my name is Philip." Who you calling horsey?
Okay, we referenced Stan at the start of this by Eminem, which is a nice segue because Becky Lynch quoted Stan a couple of weeks ago. And I guess it's only fitting that we start off with that, seeing as it's the hottest topic right now, because we just lost the biggest draw at Survivor Series.
Damn you, Nia Jax.
No.
Go ahead, Butcher.
You can't. Listen, I get so fucked off when I see shit like that. You know, blaming, putting the blame on. So at the end of the day, it's a fucking business. It's a business, man. When you get in, right, and the thing is, what they've done with Becky Lynch is Becky Lynch's hot property. Becky Lynch is going into a match was going into a match with Ronda Rousey. And, you know, I gotta be honest, and I said this to you and me, didn't I? When you think about it, all that whether people want to call it a bot, it's a botch on both parts, in my opinion. You know, Becky Lynch has gone in there, all guns blazing, and she wants to make every punch she throws, every bump she takes, it's got to be harder than the next person. Okay, now if you look at that ring, at the part of that ring, you know, there was a lot of people chucking fucking punches and taking bumps and not looking what they were doing. So when you're fucking Becky Lynch and you want to go for it with Nia Jax, and Nia Jax has got it back to you, there's a good chance you're gonna get smacked in the fucking nose. But it wasn't the nose. It was wasn't it the cornea? She took the fucking punch in her eye.
Yeah, like right by the
wrist.
Yep.
Split all her eye open. I don't think you can put the blame on Nia Jax. I really don't. I just think that's a problem for me.
Okay, I got two things, Butch. Just two quick notes on this interaction. Here's number one. Now, you know I love Nia Jax. There's an old quote. I don't know if this comes strictly from black people, but in my life I've only ever heard like old black men say this. When they love a woman, they go, "Girl, I'll drink your bath water." Do you understand what I'm saying? when I look at Nia Jax, I'm trying to get some bath water. You understand what I'm saying, brother?
Yeah, I get you.
But
he's correct. He's correct. I feel the same way.
Okay. Now, with that being said, she wasn't like she chipped Becky Lynch's nail. She broke her fucking face. Like she broke her face, man. And the other thing is this: Becky Lynch, when she grabbed the chair and she hit Ronda Rousey with it, I thought to myself, "Oh, I've never seen a woman grab a chair." But then my next thought was, her hands are way too small for that chair. Remember when they made that giant ladder for Big Show?
Yeah.
Can we maybe make an appropriate sized chair for women? Because all I could focus on was the fact that the chair was damn near bigger than Becky Lynch.
I don't see why not. They made a special ladder for Hornswoggle.
Right.
Well, why should a chair be fucking? You know, why should a woman not swing a big chair?
Because she could.
Nia, so does Nia get a regular sized chair for her big ass?
Exactly, Moni.
Go back and look at that clip and look at Becky Lynch. She was holding that chair like she was moving the couch, man.
Yeah, but Crash Holly, there was fuck all of him. And Crash Holly used to swing regular size chairs.
Get him a woman-sized chair too. Shit.
Amir's all about equality.
Exactly. And a little bit of bathwater, right?
But yeah, I'm pretty pissed off that we've lost that match. I mean, that was the one I was looking forward to the most. I was honest.
Yeah, I was, but as I also said, there is a silver lining. Because we're now probably going to get the match at WrestleMania and Becky's probably going to win.
Main event.
Yes, main event WrestleMania.
This is probably a great chance for me to announce that yesterday I purchased my tickets to WrestleMania and I will be in New York.
Sweet.
Mike Larkin, you motherfucker! I'm face to face, brother. You hear me? Face to face.
If I make it out to New York, sure, we'll do a face to face. No problem. Jesus.
I'm sure you'll do a better job finding you than Phoenix did.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I was so tempted to try and get tickets for that because I got relatives in the States.
Yep.
In New York. I was thinking, well, accommodation's sorted. Just pay for the fucking flight and the ticket.
You know, the way that it happened for me, I was on the phone with my brother, and he goes, we gotta take another trip soon with our families. And I was like, hey man, I can't do anything right now. I'm 7 days a week working, school, practicum, and 2 jobs. I got no time. But I said I'll have a little bit of time in April. That's when things will calm down. And he's like, yeah, we should go to New York because he's been like 2 or 3 times. He wants to go back. I'm like, hey, WrestleMania is gonna be in New York in April. And he's like, fantastic. You buy the tickets to WrestleMania. I shall pay for flights, hotel, food, and literally everything else. And I said, all right, deal.
Oh, wow.
So the tickets have been purchased, and I'm sitting in the center because you can see on the map, the site map, you can see those stupid fucking pillars that they must have every year block everybody's view. So
don't sit in the
they're all good to go. Absolutely not.
Well, that's gonna be a nutty week, man. You got ROH and New Japan and MSG running the same night as Takeover.
Jeez.
Yes, that you know what that is happening, and I don't know, man. I was kind of thinking, damn it, I don't know. I'm doing something, right? I don't know what to do.
New Japan.
Yeah, I know. We'll see where the elite is, and we'll see where everybody is at that time before I make a decision on that one.
Very true.
Speaking of purchases, I'm hoping to make one. For those of you in the UK, if you go on eBay right now, there is a TNA World Heavyweight Championship replica on sale. If you're for some reason interested, if you want to relive the glory days of TNA, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you know, I feel like I'm doing a Wayne's World. There's still plenty of tickets available.
Well, I was laughing when you asked her about Moni about the Bowery because I'm like, well, Raven is going to be at the Impact tapings coming up in Las Vegas.
Why Raven? Why?
Well, because they're doing that thing with Eli Drake with the whole thing like he's going against hardcore wrestling, so they're gonna have him fight Raven as one of these people that come back. Him and Tommy Dreamer.
Well, that's dumb as fuck anyway because they've already got Disco Inferno.
Well, Disco Inferno's going to be in the turkey suit, my brother.
Well, if ever there was a turkey. I love how Butcher laughed when I said TNA.
Exactly. We don't know. Well, he even said, what he said last week. Butcher's going to wipe his ass with an Impact shirt. So.
Why do you think I'm selling it? But it's TNA. It's not Impact era. It's the good times of TNA when it's Bobby Roode's belt, and it's also been touched, by the way, by Kaylee Ray and EC3.
I never liked any of them belts. I was traditional NWA TNA title.
10 pounds of gold.
Always will be. Only title that meant something.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. This thing's gigantic. Yeah, Amir, I want my size belt as well. Never mind the chairs.
Man, let me tell you something, brother. When I was a little bit younger, I had at one time the World Heavyweight Championship. That the one that they had originally used in WCW, but then it became a WWE thing.
Yeah, the big belt.
I love
Yeah,
that.
I had that one with my name on it, and I had the John Cena WWE Championship, the spinner, and
Oh, you
and
keep that.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, baby. You don't know about hard times, okay? Hard times is a young Emir Blackbane Costello who couldn't afford to put diapers on his babies and had to sell both of those titles for like $25 each. That's hard times, baby. So it's okay.
I'm still waiting for you to do the woo.
I'll save that for Black Burnham. By the way, isn't it great that we have 2 out of 3 Burnhams on this show right now?
Órale, ese vato.
But yeah, man, I've come a long way from selling my championship belts for money to going to damn near every WWE pay-per-view and just living it up, man. So I much prefer these days to those days, you know?
Yeah.
Work hard, play hard. That's it, man.
That's right.
I tell you what, you laugh. I've got 2 bidders.
Is that you and you?
No. Got 2 bidders, 5 watches. No, I haven't done that this time.
One of them is Dixie Carter.
We lost mine with AJ Styles. Okay.
You know when a man's giving up on a promotion when he's selling his freaking iconic things.
Yeah, they showed that I believe it was Dave Burnham, and pardon me for mentioning his name at all. But who put up that? I know. Fuck me, man. He put up that clip, from it was like 9 years ago today, and Dixie Carter is giving the speech.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that, dude.
Like but if you look at that, the amount of people sitting in that crowd, looking, in that group of wrestlers, looking like this woman who doesn't even do any, like she's telling them like, you guys all got to step up, and then I look at it. That was 9 years ago, and so many of the people that were in that crowd
are gone.
Are now
they're
thriving in WWE today. Like, look at the look on AJ Styles' face, and I'm looking at Styles, and I'm going, you don't know it yet, brother, but you're gonna be the hottest thing in wrestling. You're gonna have the belt. I mean, just hang in there, brother. You don't know it. It's a few years off, but it's all gonna make sense. You know what I mean?
So I learned something interesting about 2009 when I did that with Moses Marquez. Apparently, Mr. Moses Marquez, shout out to Moses. Moses started watching TNA in 2009.
Oh, just before he got bad.
Yes.
I'm a 2003 baby.
I'm a 2004 one. So
Seen it
yeah,
all.
Watch.
Here's the difference between me and Moses Marquez. I never started watching. Oh shit!
What's the TNA?
Yeah.
All right. So we've got 2 promo showdowns.
WWE. That's why WWE's so fucked, because it's the only promotion that Vince McMahon watches.
Exactly.
Hey, Vince,
I know how we're gonna fix this company. Damn it! We're gonna book it like Impact.
All right. So let's talk Takeover, because we have 4 matches to get through. All 4 matches. So I'm guessing they're going to be half an hour each. We'll kick it off with 2 out of 3 falls for the NXT Women's Championship. Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane. Does anybody see another title change?
I hope not, because I don't want them to play hot potato with it.
Yeah, that's exactly the problem with a Raw Women's title. Well, before Ronda got
Shayna
it.
Baszler has it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's gonna keep it. She's gonna slaughter that little girl.
Anybody going for Kairi?
No, I think Kairi. I don't know, man. I think she's going to.
I think Kairi could get called up. I do think that.
And she'll put on a great show. Don't get me wrong. I think it'll be close, but the 4 horsewomen will be in, waiting in the wings, and it'll just.
I think we forget Kairi's been down in NXT for over a year.
Yeah,
that's right.
Over a year, and probably only had less than 10 appearances in an NXT ring
Mm.
in terms of TV tapings. So, you know what I mean? Why would you put the title on and then take the title off her? And I wouldn't say a great fashion either from Baszler, that last match. I thought the first outing was better. So I mean, I look at that and I think maybe, just maybe, saying, do you know what? That one slot in the Survivor Series team is free. It's either going to be Nikki Bella or fucking Nikki Cross, or I'm saying they've done it before now at a match in NXT, and then someone from NXT shown up. Do you know what I mean? The following night. So I don't know. I'm going to go for Shayna Baszler anyway.
And Mike, what say you?
I'll also go with Shayna Baszler somehow retains. I don't see another title change.
No. Yeah, I agree with Butcher about the first match being better as well.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, it was.
So on to... Ooh, I don't know where to go next. Aleister Black and Johnny Gargano.
Ooh.
No contest.
Yeah, could do. It's not
No
special rules or
contest.
anything.
No contest. I'm going to go for Johnny Gargano's missus getting involved.
Yep.
Oh yeah, she's got to turn heel as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, come here.
I'll go Gargano.
All right.
See, the thing is, yeah, I kind of I want like a spectacular ending where Ciampa gets involved on behalf of Gargano, but then I know he's got to come out later in the night, so he probably won't be doing that. But yeah, I think maybe this is just a regular match, right? Regular rules.
Yeah, just a singles match.
Okay, I gotta get WWE out of my head because NXT is actually a real wrestling company. So there's not gonna be like some hokey, like, oh, you know, they fought to a DQ. Like this. I'm going to go with I'm gonna go with Gargano, not because I really think that Aleister Black, obviously, I just feel like if Gargano's doing this whole heel thing, then he's gonna find some sort of sheepish way to get the win. That's the only real logic here. I would be surprised if it didn't go that way. Otherwise, what's the point in turning Gargano heel?
Yeah. I like the no contest prediction, but I'm gonna go with Gargano as well. And a DIY reunion down the line.
Mm-hmm.
So that leaves the NXT Championship and the War Games match. We'll do the NXT Championship first. Tommaso Ciampa versus Velveteen Dream. I'm going to go to Butcher first because I know how much he loves Velveteen.
Can I give me 2 seconds? I'll go get a Kleenex. Do you know what? I think it's time. It's Velveteen's time. I do. I'm gonna go for the dream, man. I'm gonna go for the dream, and I can't wait to see them pants.
Yes.
Is it time to win the title or time to get called up, though?
No, I think he's gonna win the title. I do think he's gonna win the title.
I have a sneaking suspicion that the hangover is not done from the "Call Me Up, Vince" types, and I think Velveteen Dream. You know, when you got a guy like John Cena and some of these other guys, you know, calling Velveteen Dream the future and all that kind of stuff, and I believe it. I think it's fantastic, but also let's not forget Vince McMahon is a guy who approved the Madison Square Garden incident with the Click, and then held Triple H, make him start back at the bottom because somebody had to pay. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's a guy. Triple H is a guy who would go on to run the whole goddamn company. So I think Velveteen Dream is going to lose And I don't think he's going to be called up. And I think this will be a little bit of consequence from what's happened before.
Yeah, I don't really see Ciampa losing yet.
All right, Moni, who do you think, Ciampa or Velveteen Dream?
I think it's gonna be Ciampa. He's fucking brutal. I like him. Yeah, gonna tear him up. The Velveteen Dream's pretty cool though. He's young, right?
Yeah, very young, early 20s.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a tight match, but I think Ciampa's gonna continue to take it.
All right,
Now,
Mike.
Now, Butcher and I both love the Velveteen Dream, but I also am going to say that Ciampa retains.
All right. So, just for the main event now, we have the Undisputed Era, all four of them, versus Pete Dunne, Ricochet, and the War Raiders.
Wow.
I can probably see Undisputed Era going
this
2-2.
This is a tough one. This is a tough one. This really is a tough one.
Oh, Undisputed Era got the one-man advantage as well, as we found out this week.
Yep, Kyle O'Reilly beating Hansen.
This is a real tough one. You see, I love the Undisputed Era.
Yeah.
So I just think they're building them as this fucking supreme faction. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the minute, when you look at factions in terms of the way they're built and the way they perform, and you know what I mean, the camaraderie and the way they, you know what I mean, I just think there's nothing that can beat them. Not even the fucking Bullet Club. You know? I'm gonna go for the win, and I'm gonna go for Bobby Fish getting the pin on Pete Dunne.
Peter Dunne.
Peter Dunne.
Yeah, I would have said Undisputed 2 for 2. Anybody any different?
I am actually going to say it's going to be Pete Dunne, Ricochet, and the War Raiders.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to go Undisputed Era getting the win, and I think the way that they're going to get the win is I think the War Raiders are going to turn on Pete Dunne and Ricochet at some point during the match, or maybe Ricochet and Pete Dunne have some sort of miscommunication and get into a little bit of a tiff, a scuffle. But I think
which leads obviously to Ricochet taking on Pete Dunne. Yeah.
The little snafu.
It's a very unbalanced team, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is, and they've exchanged words a little bit in the past. It's one of those things where a little bit of frenemies, you know.
Yeah.
But we don't exactly like each other.
Moni?
I'm gonna agree with Mike only because he's the knowledge champion.
Scoring points with the ladies.
It's amazing, man. You gotta fucking teach me. You must teach me.
Teach me, I say.
All right.
Stick some MILF.
You must teach me how.
You must teach me how.
Whilst holding his crotch.
Great.
It's like this guy's the fucking master.
Condensation on the windows.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Alright, so that is TakeOver done. Okay, we got 2 promo showdowns to get through, so we'll do one now before we get to Survivor Series, and then we'll do the final. So, it's Moni versus Robert.
The Okada to my Omega. The Osprey to my Ricochet. The Naito to my Sonata. Blackbane. We may be 1-1. But it's not done. Now my opponent for tonight, one Miss Moni Lynn, Someone that I have the pleasure of knowing personally. Someone who you all thought was a joke. I know what she can do. I know what she's capable of. That's why she is where she is. And some of you are where you are. But she has the unfortunate task of going up against me tonight. And while that's no small task, Brother Blackbeard proved that I can be defeated. But will the same fate hold me this week? I guess we shall see. So my opponent, Moni Lin, has been riding a wave this entire promo climax. And although that I know what she is capable of doing and capable of accomplishing, the wave comes crashing down right here. You see, this has all just been an elaborate ruse. Just a big game to the powers that be. The powers that be that brought me here, that have kept me here all these months, putting these promos together for you. You don't think I hear you? You don't think I hear you? I hear you. You're here. I hear you. It's all just been a big game. But we all fall victim to the games wicked men play. And I'm no different. For instance, I'm trying to spend the majority of my life trying to figure out why these horrible things are happening to me. Why they're talking to me. I just don't understand it. Why me? I would wake and wonder if this nightmare was ever going to end. But it just hasn't stopped. It hasn't stopped. Why won't it stop? Why do they keep talking to me? It never did. It never stopped. It won't stop. But it all just came together. It all came together one by one. One by one. That they will all fall down. Just like they all did before you. Just like they all did after you. Moni Lin, you will fall. Butcher, you will fall. Blackbeard, you will fall. Now I understand what I must do. I must bid you adieu. Goodbye. And good night.
That was Robert's promo, and make sure you come back next week for Moni's promo. Shout out to Hands Like Houses for Monster, one of tonight's theme songs. It's available now on their new album, Anon. Check it out on iTunes and Spotify. And remember, we chose it long before WWE used it for Super Showdown.
The time is now. I can't contain myself. I never felt so alive. The time is now. Past the break. Booyaka, booyaka. 616 Booyaka, booyaka.
So, Dr. Newman, you're saying that everybody wears a mask?
That's correct, Wendy. We all wear masks, metaphorically speaking.
Vete a la mierda, cabrón.
The time is now. I can't contain myself. I never felt so alive. The time is now. Past the breaking.
Silence. And people soak it up. And then there are other people that like to criticize and point the finger and, you know, call your work shitty. You see, on the 14th of August 1980, I was born. And the first voice I heard was of the devil. And he said, oh shit, I've got competition. See, that's the butcher, and that's the butcher in a nutshell. You know, I stopped fighting my inner demons. And you know, now we're on the same side. You see, people know my demons. People know my demons. And my demons know them. People sitting there and they're thinking, ooh, what's he getting at? What's he getting at? You see, the butcher's walked a path for many years, a frustrating path. I've met many frustrating people. And then I've met some good people. You see, this promo climax was put together to create new opportunities. But it was also brought back to right some wrongs. You see, the wrongs on that day, it was the 9th of November 2015. It sticks with me. The date sticks with me. Because that was the day that I should have been Max Wrestling promo champion for the first time. And it was taken as quickly as I was given it. It was taken away. You see, I can't move past things like that. I can't move past things like that quickly. You know, and then this promo climax came ahead, and the groups and the blocks were drawn. Money Lynn, you woke me up. You woke me up. You know, shock factor. Not a lot of people expected Moni to come in. A lot of people did write her off. But you see, I'd be lying if I said there wasn't a bitterness to start with when the result came out. I was shocked because maybe I blew my own trumpet. Maybe I did think that I was unbeatable. But you see, I've become a realist in this promo climax. A realist. Everyone that's competed in this, I bumped heads with some. But you see, I think this climax has made me find my true self. Is the butcher just an alias? Or am I really, is David Gillum really a bad man? You see, I let people decide that because I'm not easily offended. But the one thing that I swore I would never do was lie down. Lie down. So, Max Wrestling, RWT, I'm going to do just that. I'm going to lie down and I'm going to let the Kingpin, as he's been named, an intelligent man, my friend, take the glory. Because you see, that's the person I am. I'm reborn. So, Max Wrestling, my doors are closed for now. Till we meet again.
All right. And in response, Amir, when you're ready, pick up the mic.
You know, from the very beginning of this promo climax championship, from the moment it was announced, I threw my name in the hat. And I thought that because I created RWT, because I was and I am the Kingpin, I thought that that got me just a little bit of respect, you know? But it turns out that it didn't. I literally had my own family members saying, oh, this guy hasn't got a chance. All he does is smile. Oh, we can't imagine Emir Blackbane Costello acting like a hard guy. We're not intimidated. You're not fooling anybody. We hear you talking. We don't believe you. And I was shocked by that. I was taken aback. And I thought to myself, does anybody understand how a promo really works? Hey, this isn't 1980, whatever, where you just scream into the mic while you're flexing your muscles. A promo is just about inspiring a reaction out of somebody. It doesn't have to be, I'm intimidating everybody. You have to use intelligence, and I am an intelligent man. In fact, when it comes to intelligence, nobody, and I mean nobody, can compete with me. So I wasn't respected. I wasn't respected by Paul Morales. I wasn't respected by Mike Larkin. I wasn't respected by Dazzy Dangerously. I wasn't respected by Dave Burnham. And you know what I found out? What I found out in the promo last week, when I heard the voice of Black Bane interrupt me, talk over me, the voice that claimed to come from inside of me, I found out that apparently I didn't even respect myself. That's how deep it is. In my own veins, in my own blood, I didn't even have respect for myself. But the one thing that I do respect is the RWT name. This thing that I have built, this thing that means more to me than anything else. And the way that I see it, RWT is the best thing going in the wrestling business today, bar none. But that's the way that I see it. But the thing is, I had to make sure that everybody else saw it that way too. And this is not something that I could leave to chance. I couldn't risk it because the small-minded people that are around me might not be smart enough to understand exactly what this is and exactly who I am. So Butcher, my brother, I reached out to that man who is the best heel in the business. And he was a little bit misguided, but you know what? Through some talking and through some rehabilitation, I helped him to see the error of his ways, and I helped make him understand why RWT has to stand atop of the hill, has to be number one, has to be better than everybody. And you know what? I realized something on that day. I reached God status. I reached God status. And after I converted the butcher, I sought out to build my team more, to create a ministry. Like the Jehovah's Witnesses, I went door to door, knocking, seeing who would join my revolution. And I came up with a few good names. Names like Moni Lynn, who I was able to make see the light. Names like Robert Davis, who understood what it was that I was trying to accomplish. Names like Tony Kirkendall, who pledged his undying allegiance to me. And now I stand here before you. And I graciously accept this Promo Climax Championship. I am grateful, but if we're honest, it could go no other way. Daz, you put in the work for this. You laid the foundation. Hell, you made the championship. And I appreciate everything that you have done. And now that the RWT name has been firmly inscribed on that belt, and it belongs to RWT, myself and my ministry of heels, the Butcher, Robert Davis, Tony Kirkendall, and Moni Lynn, we're going to run roughshod over everybody. Nobody is going to touch us. Nobody is going to compete with us. And nobody is ever going to stop RWT or Emir Black Bane Costello from being number one ever again.
Alright, so Survivor Series 8 matches. And for once, the Cruiserweight Championship is not on the pre-show. So we'll start with the pre-show, which is, of course, the SmackDown versus Raw Tag Teams Survivor Series match. Now, does anybody say anything other than SmackDown?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Alright. That was quick and easy. Now, as it usually starts the show, let's go with the Cruiserweight Championship anyway, because it's probably going to kick off the main card. Buddy Murphy versus Mustafa Ali.
Ali.
Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy.
It's got to be Buddy Murphy.
Yeah, I don't see him losing yet either. So just one for Ali. At least he's got some love.
He's gonna go hard. I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna go hard.
Champions versus champions. AOP versus the Bar.
AOP.
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 Yeah, you know me. It's AOP.
And again, for the bonus points, I'm hoping that Big Show turns his back on the Bar, reveals himself as part of Team Raw, and AOP gets the
I was
victory.
Team Raw all along.
His 48th heel turn. Face turn, whatever. Yeah, AOP for me as well. Poor little Drake, he's going to get ganged up on.
Wouldn't that be funny if, like, Big Show picked up Drake and just spun him around really quick?
It'd be even funnier if old Dirk Maverick picked up the Big Show. Wow. Yeah.
Alright, now...
F5 him over through a table.
If you'd have proposed this match to me a year ago, I'd have been more excited, but because of the way Nakamura's been booked lately, I can't really get into it. Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke from DQ.
Shinsuke with Dean Ambrose coming out and interfering somehow, some way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Shinsuke winning too, man.
Dean Ambrose interference, knocking on heaven's door, Nakamura.
Hi. Shout out to Guns N' Roses. Where are we going next? Women's Survivor Series match. Team Raw, along with Alexa Bliss and the rest of the Riot Squad against Team SmackDown with a mystery
I'm going
slot.
Team Battle Cow. Team Nia.
Team Nia.
Fucking hell. Butcher's looking for heat.
Where is Team Balco?
He is correct though on that. The Butcher's got a point.
Definitely, man. Team Balco. I mean, and I would like Amir said, I would drink that water.
Okay. Nia Jax is a whole lot of woman, and I like me some Nia Jax as well. But this
Can't
is
wait
the one.
to get me a pail of that water.
So I'm, however, going to go against Team Raw. I don't know who's going to be on Team SmackDown. If Nikki Frozen Eggs Bella's going to take the place there and become the captain, whatever. But I got to go with Team SmackDown on this one. Because Asuka's on there, and Asuka...
I don't understand why people get on the case in Nia, man. I think Nia Jax is a beautiful woman.
She is. She's a very pretty lady.
Beautiful woman.
But yeah, I got to go Team SmackDown, and maybe Asuka will be the sole survivor for Team SmackDown this year. We shall see.
Well, she's not undefeated anymore, so she doesn't necessarily need to be.
I know, but I'm just saying, hopefully they could do something better. I want to see something good from Asuka.
They've got to do something, Asuka. Jesus. Yeah, that was
right
like
there,
Asuka's
going down the
career.
toilet. That was very appropriate. It sounded like a toilet flushing, because Asuka's career has been going down the toilet. Good guy.
And you thought we stopped doing sound effects. Then we have the match which was just changed this week. Brock Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan.
DD. Going to the DB, man. Daniel Bryan.
I don't know. The first time I thought you said ED, and I was like, "What is erectile dysfunction have to do with this?"
That's what Brock's gonna do. That's what Brock's gonna do to Daniel.
Well, that's what happens with steroids.
By the way, I get the whole angle now of like Daniel Bryan was going to get crowned champion, but other than the fact that it was going to end like that, what was the possible reason for Paul Heyman to come out and immediately go, "Hey, I think Daniel Bryan's better than you, AJ Styles"?
I'm just hoping now, right? If the Miz wins the Rumble, because if the Miz wins the Rumble, then I've got my Mania prediction for the Miz versus Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Because I still don't think that's not finished yet. That can't finish at SummerSlam.
Now, I will say on this, I agree. I like Butcher's prediction. I want to see a heel Daniel Bryan versus a face Miz going into WrestleMania. Yeah, man, I got to go Brock Lesnar in this one. I think Daniel will hold his own, but in F5, 1, 2, 3, Brock will get the dub.
Yeah, I agree with Mike. I think Brock Lesnar is going to take it.
Could Daniel Bryan take Brock Lesnar to Suplex City?
He could. He's lifted Takeshi Morishima. If that's any thing there. He's a big guy in Ring of Honor. He also gave him a detached retina, but I mean Takeshi Morishima was a big dude, and he lifted him.
Here's a little nugget. Only 2 people have tapped out Brock in WWE.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Angle. And Benoit, wasn't it?
Benoit, yeah.
Benoit, yeah.
Wow.
Fucking, I gotta come for you. I'm gonna come for your fucking title, Mike.
Okay. You're more than welcome anytime.
Okay, that leaves what could have been the main event, but now probably won't be because Becky's not in it. Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte.
Ronda. Help me, Ronda. It's gotta be Ronda.
Ronda.
Yeah.
Help me, Ronda. Help me,
Please,
Ronda.
Help me, Ronda. Yeah, get her out of my heart.
Yeah, I don't see her losing until WrestleMania to Becky.
Nah.
I wonder if Asuka ever just looks at Ronda and is like, "Man, that used to be me." Going Ronda as well, man.
I should have gone to UFC.
Yeah, no, I'm going no contest by some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what, but I don't think it's gonna go either way. I still think Becky Lynch will get involved somehow.
We shall see. And possibly main event, I don't know. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown for the men's Survivor Series match. Yeah, Raw for me as well. Because I forgot McIntyre was in it. I was going to say SmackDown. But
McIntyre is God.
He is.
Your family
Yeah,
are
man.
ashamed of you.
Daz, was that you with the whole stand up for sports entertainment?
Yeah, stand up for sports entertainment. Hasn't quite got the same ring to it.
It doesn't, but yeah, this case with
I want him to win the world title. And what I want him to do with the world title is just chuck the universal title. And as he does, he just shouts, "Freedom!"
Just get in Brock's face. The whole universe is ashamed of you.
Right, now, with what you're saying, freedom, and I hate to bring back this memory, but 2009 when he fought some guy named John Morrison for the Intercontinental title. Remember John Morrison was dressed up as Braveheart and was trying to mock Drew McIntyre?
Oh, Bad Influence did it as well in Glasgow.
That's right. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's Survivor Series covered. Shout out to Atreyu for The Time Is Now, one of tonight's theme songs. It's available now on their new album, In Our Wake. Check it out on iTunes and Spotify. And now for the results of the Promo Championship, Promo Climax Final. And the new Promo Champion is Black Bane and Mia Costello.
This should come as no surprise, as my brother Butcher did what he had to do to make sure that I would take my rightful place as Promo Climax Champion. And just as he laid down for me, I will make sure that everybody else will also lay down. This can't be disputed. This is my ministry of heels. Everybody will follow me into the future. I am the Promo Climax Champion.
Alright, now as usual in specials, everybody cuts a promo, but everybody except for me and Mike has already cut a promo. Mike, have you got one?
Let Amir go first.
Well, Mia's already done his in the Promo Climax, so it's just me and you now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry. Okay, you go first, Dad. I'm sorry.
Okay, right. Let me just get myself ready. Okay. 2018 is almost over. And I've seen a lot of poor shows this week, this month, this year. From WrestleMania to not very extreme rules, publicity stunts like Evolution and that Saudi Arabia crap. But one show in particular entertained me and made me passionate about wrestling more than any other this year, because it was all in. I felt the emotion of Cody Rhodes. I couldn't blink at Kenny and Pentagon. And don't even get me started on the return of Black Machismo. I loved every minute of it. And then it was ruined by one man. Joey fucking Ryan. The Primark or Walmart version of Ron Jeremy. You know what Ron Jeremy looks like now? A fat fucking Undertaker. And I can't wait to see you turn out exactly the same when this same lame shtick runs its course. You know the difference between you and I, Joey, is you think this shit's still funny, and yeah, there's a lot of morons out there that do cheer for a dick flip, but let's face it, they probably voted for Trump and hated Infinity War, so fuck them. Now, Joey Ryan, the difference between us is you're a child playing an adult. I'm a grown-ass man who stopped finding dick jokes as the pinnacle of humour when I started growing hairs around my own dick. Now, I'm not going to talk about Laura James too much because she's probably a nice girl, but I can't help but find this funny. She was trained by Gangrel. You know what Gangrel did after wrestling? He went into the porn industry. What a coincidence. It's almost funny that you model yourself on a 70s porn star, because you know what else the 70s gave us? Rapists. And that's exactly what you're going to do to professional wrestling. So, I know this isn't the kind of roast that you claim to be familiar with, but I'm going to end it with this. You are that much of a joke Even Impact didn't want you. This Sunday, reality hits you right in the face in the form of a kick square in the mouth. I just hope you're sucking on that stupid lollipop at the same time. Mic drop. Okay, Mike. Top that.
Well, there's a guy who likes to talk like this, and he probably knows how to make good men, and injects the heroin into his arms. Sammy Callahan, fuck you and fuck Ohio, because I am for New York, by New York, and I am fucking New York, and we are gonna take over everything. Fuck yourself, Sammy Callahan.
See, that was pretty much what I wanted to say to Joey Ryan, but I just stretched it out.
Exactly. Just keep it short and simple. Short and simple.
Okay, so now that everybody on the show has got a promo, the next time we bring you a championship special will be January 28th for Podcast Promo Rumble 4. Of course, we'll be predicting Royal Rumble, and this show will also feature a promos free-for-all to determine the challenger for the promo championship at Promo Mania 4 in April. And also, don't miss the pre-show the day before, where the Knowledge Championship will be defended and we'll predict NXT TakeOver. And the first theme song for the show is Not Dead Yet by Bullet for My Valentine. That's from their new album Gravity, available right now on iTunes and Spotify. For more information, go to maxwrestling.net.
I would also just like to add one other thing to my promo.
Shoot.
And you know what that is? Shane McMahon is the best in the world.
Oh, huge thank you for listening. Huge thank you to everybody that competed in the promo climax. Don't be a stupid idiot, people. Make sure you catch every episode by liking and subscribing, or wherever you're listening. We're available on Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, and iTunes. Find us on social media at Max Wrestling UK. And does anybody want to plug anything?
No.
No. Okay.
one thing real quick, because this does involve all you guys. RWT Awards are coming.
Yeah.
Show will air January 1st, 2019. But in the meantime, with the help of Daz, we're gonna be able to have people actually vote on the awards for the first time. And so in the RWT group, every couple of days, I will announce a new category and that category's nominees, and everybody will have a chance to go and vote for who they want to win the award. And on January 1st, 2019, the show will come out announcing all the winners. And for anybody who won, my wife will
Why you put an emphasis on the H? Cool Whip.
My wife, Cool Whip. my wife is actually making personalized RWT awards for each individual winner with their name on it and the name of the category that they won.
Could be costly. You posting butchered a lot of them, you know.
Yeah. Anybody
Probably
who
cheaper for me to come and collect them myself.
Oh yeah, I'll be sending them out. So as long as nobody is weird, like oh, I don't want to give this guy my address because I think he's gonna pop up on me. Mike Larkin when I go to WrestleMania. Oh, I mean what? Then yeah, it's gonna be a fun time, guys. So just looking forward to that RWT Awards, January 1st, 2019.
Mike, I know where you can. Amir, I know where you can send it. The post office.
Where is that?
They still exist.
In theory.
Yeah. Mike, Moni, anything to promote?
No, nothing here.
I want a Mega Dogs.
Oh yeah, Mega Dogs. That's right. Hey, Amir, if you're around on December, I believe it's 14th, cruise down to Lakewood, the Regal Inn. We're gonna have Mega Dogs over there. I'll shoot you the info.
Sounds good. I shall. And also, Moni.
Fucking ain't living in the UK.
Moni, I will see you on Sunday as my family and yours get together over at Grill'em, the WWE themed burger joint, and do a little pre-celebration before we all head over to Survivor Series at Staples.
Yep, we're gonna go ahead and do that Sunday. Grill them all, burgers, baby.
And I'm gonna send a picture of me and you hugging and smiling to the butcher so he can be mad jealous.
I'll fuck you
Yeah.
Moni's mine. She's mine. Her husband even knows that she's mine.
Mike, have you got anything to promote?
So the butcher's also gonna want to kill me too, because you could check out my latest pop culture shows with Miss Moni Lynn on it. You could check out also with
Fuck this shit, man.
You can check me out on RWT with The Future Is Now, talking NXT and 205 Live each and every week. You can check me out on Max Wrestling. Twitter's at SM Show 1. We're at MCL92. SoundCloud's MC Larkin92. And the website is StephenMikeShow.com. Just stay tuned. I got lots to come. I can't even tell you what I got going on now because, to be honest with you, I don't even know myself. Just stay tuned and watch and listen.
Whatever comes my way.
Exactly. That's pretty much how I'm looking at it.
Alright, well, there you go. Thank you for joining us for another Max Wrestling special. Don't forget the next one is in January. But please come back next week because we're still going to be around.
Hey.
You said you didn't have anything.
Well, fucking bye.
I said, has anybody got anything to promote? You went, nope.
You get me? BHIB, best heel in the business, but go fuck yourself.
And we are at Max Wrestling UK, and I'm at Dazzy MWP. We must now bid you adieu, goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang!